Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that same lick. I'm staying in the key of A, but I'm actually going to move down 2 frets. And if I play that exact same lick there, sure, it would be like moving to the key of G. I could do that, but these notes are actually out of the next kind of minor pentatonic box shape lower. All right, so this is often a kind of a pattern that most people kind of don't play in, but there's lots of cool things to be found in this kind of this next box shape down in the minor pentatonic scale. And often where people shy away from it is they often see this fingering for it is where you go, you know, second, fourth, first, fourth, second, fourth. The thing is that absolutely nobody in this world will be riffing out with their second and fourth finger. All right, so often how I'll play this particular thing is either all first and third finger, or first and third fingers on the 6th and 5th strings, and then shift over to first and fourth, then first and third again on the 1st and 2nd strings. But the key thing is that those notes are out of that minor pentatonic scale. Those notes are just have a different relationship now. So if I was to kind of play this, I would need to find some notes that would resolve in my key of A, but those are still all out of that A minor pentatonic scale. They're also out of G minor pentatonic if I was playing in this position, but what I want you to see is how I can take this Chuck Berry A riff, and it's still A if I move it down 2 frets. Might do something like this. There's A on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string. Or kind of a cool thing to do is if I'm playing this, kind of go down here, and you hear a little bit of tension. I'm going to play it here over a background in a second, but you hear some tension, and then I kind of resolve it by kind of coming back up to this 5th fret. In fact, let me do that right now. All right, so you kind of hear when I go down to that 3rd fret area, you know, I kind of feel like that needs to be resolved, and I could do it by, you know, kind of playing some notes and resolving down to an A. I kind of have that A background going on, or, you know, just then come on back up 2 frets and play that, you know, basic position there at the 5th fret of this. So that's kind of one way to get some more mileage out of that same lick. Now, there are actually 5 different basic pentatonic shapes all over the neck, and then it just kind of repeats. But 3 of them actually have that configuration where you could play this Chuck Berry lick. I just showed you the basic one here at the 5th fret, and there's one here kind of in this 2nd, 3rd position. But now one more for the key of A is I'm going to go up to the 10th fret, all right? Okay, so this is another kind of box pattern that you can play at this minor pentatonic. And in this case, my A is actually there on the 2nd string at the 10th fret. There's also one down here on the 5th string at the 12th fret. But the idea is I can still play this lick. I got to do some things to kind of resolve, you know, after I may play it a few times. I might do that. All right, so now listen to this along with that A background. All right, so it just shows how you can take one idea and get more mileage out of it. A lot of times when people are thinking of they need to learn more licks, but it's really just kind of learning more things that you can do with the licks that you already know. All right, so have some fun with your new Chuck Berry lick with its new variations. Have a good one.